Don't parents have a right to have concern? I mean, we're talking specifically here about teaching about sex in kindergarten through third grade. I have to say, as a parent, I would have problems with that.
But the law is not about teaching sex education. It's about teaching about gender identity. What do you do if a parent or a kid, should I say a kid in one of these elementary schools, says, I'm not sure if I'm a girl or a boy? I mean, these are kids who are experiencing these moments in their lives. There is not a big record of there being either sex education or extensive gender identity education in these schools. And this is creating a problem or a political cudgel about an issue that I don't think exists.
I teach my elementary school students about gender identity. Learning about gender identity helps children develop critical social emotional skills such as self-awareness, social awareness, and respect. I teach my students that there's a whole spectrum of gender identities and that everyone, whatever their gender, deserves love and respect. Some people are girls, some are boys, some are both, some are neither. Gender is all about how we feel on the inside and how we express ourselves. Here are some of the books and tools that I found the most useful when teaching about gender identity.
The Gender Unicorn helps users capture the difference between gender identity, who we know ourselves to be, gender expression, how we express our gender, biological sex, genitals, chromosomes, and hormones, physical attraction, and romantic attraction.
I have used it both in a lesson as a teacher, but also with our staff at EMS. Earlier this year, we did a training where the Gender Unicorn was a major piece that we talked about to support staff members to continue to learn and understand our students' identities.
It's a teacher that's kind of not a guy and not a girl, like somewhere in between.
Oh, so you're kind of boy, you're kind of girl?
Kinda, yeah. Me
too, that's me.
Okay, right on.
I want to be a boy, but I don't like being a girl.
You know what? You have choices in this world to be all sorts of different things. But that's why it's MX. So, Mix Chavez. That's where that comes from. I know some of you were a little confused. Some of you came and talked to me about it.
Is it technically like a tomboy? Is that what it is? Like a girl that like acts or dresses like a boy?
Some people do identify that way. I'm actually trans, so I'm not a tomboy. I'm trans. But some people do, and I'm sure if they wanted to, they could also go by Mix in their classroom.
The goal of the Transition Closet is for our students to be able to wear the clothes that their parents approve of, come to school, and then swap out into the clothes that fit who they truly are. And I use the idea that this is like Superman changing in a phone booth. But that idea actually goes a lot further than that, because Superman isn't Clark Kent. Clark Kent is actually the disguise. And when Clark Kent goes into the phone booth, he transforms into Superman, who's really just who he truly is, Kal-El. And so this gives our trans students the opportunity to be the superheroes that we know they are.
Hi, my name's Az and I'm a preschool teacher. So my classroom celebrates diversity. It's probably my favorite thing to teach. We usually use kids' books to talk about this kind of thing. Recently we started wearing pronoun pins, and the kids get to pick a new pronoun pin every day. We have some that pick like she, her every single day, and we have some that change it up.
All right, so something that's really cool and unique about who I am is that I am transgender. So we touched a little bit about that at the beginning of this week in the book that Miss Hammond read, but I'm going to give you my explanation about what it means to be transgender as well. So when babies are born, the doctor looks at them and they make a guess about whether the baby is a boy or a girl based on what they look like.
Hey guys, if you like smart, nuanced, left-right conversations and interviews in a world where there are very few of those.
Do you want to hear both sides of an issue? Do you want to hear people debate it out?
Then you need to subscribe to our new YouTube channel by clicking the link in the description or the pop-up button that appears on your screen.